quiet.
All right, so we're back.
Okay.
So we're back, and Slick is going to try to speak.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. I don't want to interrupt, Bishop, but does
But
this...
You still did.
I did, yep. And does this have anything to do with the eyes that were in the hammer from Nightbreak?
Partially.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was on the right page, Bishop. You know I can be a little slow. Okay.
So it's like you have also been touched by one of my brethren.
The same person that you're talking about?
No.
Another one. Okay.
So, and let me make sure I get the name right. It's like I was actually going to task you with trying to find that, because that is the hold on, give me a second. That is the eye of my brethren, the Draco Lich.
The Draco Lich.
D-R-A-C-O.
The K, probably. Oh, no, C. I didn't see
Will you
it.
spell it?
The orb that you speak is actually one of his eyes.
Oh. Okay. That's good to know.
So, but it's not good that he knows you.
Yeah, I guess not. But he is your brethren, though.
So my brethren.
Yeah. I guess interesting.
So, and again, poor Lord Nexon is still floating in the air.
Sorry, go back to your conversation. My apologies. I just wanted to make sure I was on the right page. But.
So, he said, I applaud you for actually using a percent of your brain there, incompetent. So, if you haven't figured out, that's what he does never call Slick by his name.
Right, that's his
like
name.
he calls him incompetent.
Sure. Names are not.
Yeah, he's not calling all of you
names
all.
names are special.
Yeah, names are special. So again, he looks up. He said, so King, it's like, what do you wish me to do? So Lord Nexon writhes in pain as his health starts to wane.
Oh,
he loses 1 HP right now. So and it goes, Bishop, since you can deal with these humans that you brought here so much, and the humans' friends and the human city that you help, so I'm going to let you actually deal with the farmer. So since it affects all your playthings that you brought into this world, so you do not have much time. As from what I saw, thanks to, well, we will call him Lo. So since Lo brought you this information, he himself does not understand that you may have less than a few days before the entire place is encapsulated by the farmer. Once the farmer has been able to get enough souls and reform, it's like he will then have an army of all the souls that he encompassed. And he said, I believe that time is of the essence, as I feel the great pull of him, even from where I sit up north of you.
Bishop, if I may ask a question.
He said, you smell of dog there, woman.
You are correct.
I like your horns, though.
Thank you.
I've got some, too.
How can we stop the spread of the green water in order to keep the other lich from coming back? What can we do to stop this?
He goes, my dear cursed child, it's like I can smell the curse that still emanates from you by how you were separated. So I appreciate the fact that you decided to take your original lesser form and believe how you were so connected to nature. So, but your power is nowhere close to the one that we call, this farmer. It's like this farmer was the one that brought the druid power to this land. So in essence, he is your forebear, and he's also your patron.
Then how do we find him?
So he is already everywhere. as in this water you speak is him himself. So and every life force that he takes and every bit of magic that he takes has him bring one step closer to coming back. And I fear that he's not as pleasant as I am, and as I am such a wonderful host, as in the fact is that you have not became part of my collection of.
So what do you suggest?
So he says, I do not know. I am here, and so what I suggest is you find a way to stop him from forming together, because he only has so long. He has only so long to bring himself back.
So, can you lead us in the right direction to accomplish stopping him from coming back?
So, luckily, he's not made it to the Drow city. So it's like he needs at least 5,000 souls to bring himself back. So, like he needs that magic, and he needs.
Good God Almighty.
Well, if you knew what had but yeah.
Maybe he should be.
It's like.
Wait, who all at the table knows what we did last Sunday?
I was at the.
Two.
Okay.
And JR.
Do you know where the farmer's
Sorry,
lair is,
crap.
Bishop?
But I realized how badly we screwed up.
Do you know where the farmer's lair is at the moment?
The farmer has no lair.
Yeah,
He said, Lord Nixon here, you visited it. I smell him on you yourself. It's like you were there. Remember where you found Aurora?
I'm confused. Like,
You weren't there.
I'm lost.
So
He wasn't there.
it's like it's okay. You weren't there. So
I don't want to fly.
it's like time is of the essence. Because he is amassing minions to help do his will. He was always a little on the temperamental side of the seven of us, where he felt that he was most important, since he's the one that made the land that you stand on, and helps cycle life and death.
So, how can we stop him from coming back?
It's like
What do we need to find to?
It's like you must keep him from spreading himself, taking life and death.
Yes.
You speak of this water. So water is the life bringer, and then when he absorbs it and becomes the water, he absorbs the life and he becomes something else. And it becomes his blood.
Oh man. Okay, I kind of know a little bit about what's. Shoot. Okay, sorry, that was out of character. Okay. So, but surely with this water, it seems like it's all over the place. So it's going to be hard to do that. So we've got to find another way.
He only has so many days to reform, and the water itself will reverse.
Okay.
So, you have to stop the spread. He was contained for over 2,000 years, until the place that Lord Nexon and you all discovered had been excavated by the Drow. Once the air hit and they spread more water, he was able to grow and infect other places. It's like, even Lord Nexon himself doesn't realize, thanks to his eyes, I saw the markings and things in the cavern through his eyes and what he did and his experiences.
Okay.
It's like you must stop his spread. If you stop his spread, he will regress. But taking souls and bodies and magic, it's like will only grow and keep him spreading.
It seems like he's already done that quite a bit, from what I've been hearing.
If we return,
So I'll give you a cookie since you're so smart. They're incompetent.
if we return to my land and destroy the dark orb buried there, will that help our cause?
No,
It's like this orb that you speak is of a lesser evil. It's like that's that's Loth's doing. She like she will cease to exist once the Drow are gone, if she's gone. But that is not really much of a problem. The problem is if he reforms, all my children, which are the humans of this world, will surely cease to exist, because he never really liked the foul-smelling, basic humans.
Yeah, you like that.
Feels neutral.
So the Drow then, the Lich then looks around the room and notices it's like there are odd beings here. So looks, he goes, I feel grief, strong grief, but I also feel the pull of a deity, but it's not clear. He looks over at the cleric and says, you will never reach your full potential until you kick your grief and actually accept who you can really be. So looks in the back of the looks in the back of the room and notices a small.
Lots of feedback.
The what?
He
There's
was,
a
he
lot
was
of
just telling back
feedback.
about the
Yeah, we're getting feedback from Hank. And so we're getting a lot
Really?
of.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I keep turning the volume. My volume's not up or anything.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know why it'd be feedback.
But it is feedback.
I don't know why. It just randomly. It's almost like someone picks up the game. It goes. One of you have been touched by my other brethren, once removed. It's like. So he waves his hand and goes, King Lich. It's like, I'd like to present to you something that's from one of our other brethren. And at this point, Drew is levitated and floated up there.
Got you. Very good.
So float him up to the
Right
front.
here.
True, pay attention.
There you are.
I'll pay attention.
So, and it goes, this one has been touched by one of the mind lich. So it's like he is not of that collective. But I know our mind lich would be very interested to know what he knows if we can make contact with him. The King Lich says it's been many years since even I have been able to, because recently his former life species have come into this world and grown strong enough to grow elder brains that he is afraid of that would take him over.
Oh,
Do you have anything to say?
No.
What do you want to say?
Just say what you would. Your
Say
character.
whatever you want. Yeah.
No, because they'll get me killed.
No, well,
so no.
It's your character.
Drew's being mute right now.
All right, so Drew has actually learned his intelligence, as we know. He's learned that no, but you did hear the stuff about the elder brain, and you know some stuff about the elder brains. I didn't know if you wanted to say anything on that. No, I'm not going to talk on the phone.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I don't know.
Okay, so all this is little information. So whether it says so King. It's like we must stop the farmer before he farms enough life to start encroaching on the rest of our lands. The King Lich is agreed. And then the King Lich goes, who here has been enhanced that we've not spoken to?
What do you mean, hang up?
It's like I sense something.
What do you mean, hang up?
Just want this. You point to me.
So
I've been.
That's my goddess.
your goddess isn't there.
I've been enhanced.
No, that's not you.
Oh no.
So
No, it's Brochet, I think.
so it's Prochet.
Yeah.
It says, and it goes, you, the one that usually likes to make noise with that stick in your hand. So it's like, why don't you step up? Move Lord next out of the way. Say, would you come here? Do you
Slide up.
Do you?
do you slide up?
Yes, your Lord Bishop. I'm assuming you're talking to me.
It's like, yes. It's like, have you had dealings with the sisterhood of hags?
I have.
It's like, what is your relationship to these hags?
It's a sticky one.
So, is it mutual?
No.
It's like,
It's part of being a team player. I would suggest you wouldn't know what they'll be like.
it's like,
Red.
the King Lich says he has been touched by a sister. Maybe he wishes to die, so that way he doesn't have to speak up and pay for whatever the sister wishes.
Oh no. I'll beat her at her game. And I like my life, thank you.
The lich.
But if you'd like to give me any pointers on how to beat her, I would take them.
The liches look at each other. They're like the covenants hide themselves from us, and we never really like it. They encroached in this land. They were never supposed to be here to begin with, and they curtain-tailed off one of our brethren. You know,
What?
the bishop leans forward and said, "Would you like to help us rid this world of these hags?"
Well, see, that's where I got myself into a mess here, Lord Bishop. What would I have to do for you? I ain't making no more promises like I did before.
It's like he reaches in to under his robes and pulls out a bone. It snaps and crackles as probably it came from his own body. It wraps around large green flames, and it ends up looking like a flute. And he throws it at your feet.
I've always wanted to play the flute.
So it said he then looks and he says, "What is this deal with this sisterhood that she would leave you on your own devices and not be connected to you to where you could do what you want?"
Well, I figured you such an intelligent being, I figured you would know, but if you'd like me to tell you, I will. My team was in trouble, and I made a deal with the wench. The hag, I'm sorry. And then she got sent off to another plane. And she still haunts me.
So your time is short. So do you wish to see this hag again?
If I could reverse what I've done, yes.
So do you know the extent of your infliction? Can I look and see what your infliction is?
Lord Bishop, I would assume that you could do whatever you want. But if you want my consent to look, be my guest.
Okay, so he casts a deep thoughts, or detect thoughts on you.
And I just let myself.
Yeah, so you don't fight it.
I don't fight it.
It is very uncomfortable because you live through.
Well, I've been uncomfortable for a while.
Yeah, you live through and you go through. In your mind, you see images of what you're afraid of. We will not go into detail, but they realize that this hag wishes to reproduce using you, and wishes for you to give yourself willingly, so she can have a mortal child.
And I just think to myself, it wasn't willingly.
So
No.
So the lich says what she seeks is impossible. You know, it's like in her arrogance, she thinks that she can do this, but it is impossible. This flute that I've given you, so could buy you some time. The problem is you must learn how to play the correct song. So there is a song that hags dislike. So this song is in the east. If you can ever get there, in a great college. So it is called the Song of Separation. If you can learn the Song of Separation, it's like you will break this attachment and break her and her covenant.
I truly appreciate your dislike of the hags.
So it's like they are annoyance, thinking that they are something special.
Not as special as you, Lord Bishop.
So let me see if he. His
I'm sorry, I just saw Adam Sandler singing Love Hurts in my head.
No, not my intention.
So,
I appreciate his power
well,
and respect it.
so the Lich then says, Lord Nexon, so you have done well, and I wish for you to continue to serve as the eyes and ears of both of us. Do you accept such a task?
Yes.
All right. I need you to roll
Just 'cause
a
we do it.
d20.
Inspiration.
Oh,
Inspiration.
All right. Project's giving you inspiration points.
What'd you get, by the way?
It's
You got a d8 in your roll.
yes. He gets another D8.
Oh, a
Oh,
D8 on top of that.
One D8.
What did you?
Oh, it's not inspiration. Oh, he used Bardic. Okay.
I want it to be as strong as possible. I don't care what it was.
You got a 12.
Including his.
Wow.
Good choice.
Oh, that's good. It's
Glad
it's,
I
over,
gave it
it's,
to him. Yes.
it's over 10.
Crap.
You will not take a penalty for
You're
this.
welcome.
So you will not take a penalty. The Lich notices that you were a team player.
How you put down?
No wonder. It's like the hag is interested. The Lich says.
I'm a good looking guy.
The Lich says, you only have so much time before it will be impossible to undo what the farmer is doing. So, him and his minions are growing. So,
His minions.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
I'm still learning all this.
yeah,
by the way.
yeah,
I don't
because
know
well,
what's
you
going on.
I don't really either.
you've not
Not
like
like
only a
that,
couple
so.
of you. I will give you all, since you've been such an interesting crew
We are
that
interesting.
have broke. I will let you speak freely without reprisal for death.
Oh dear
Good.
God. Put me down.
So
You can still talk up there.
it's like, what's the magic word?
Please.
Even next to me.
Drew.
So he
Um,
puts.
the
talk to
project
him.
looks at
he-
you.
You can talk to him from up there. You don't have to.
You
put
said
down.
no penalty
Hey.
of death.
True, but you can talk from up
well,
there.
That's true. He drops you. You take 6 points of fall
But there
damage.
could be pain.
Does he does he drop me to the ground or am I
No.
so
No.
levitating?
You like
Great Lord Bishop, how much time are we looking? You say a short time. How much time are we looking at?
using that of what's in Lord Nexon's mind. The Lich says that you've probably got less than 3 days at current what he knows. And if you can stop the spread, then it will take generally 3 days for him to dissipate. If you can stop him from growing, he must grow or die.
Is there an artifact or anything that would help us expedite this?
Yeah, it's a,
Oh, damn, I got him.
I rolled a 1.
crap.
So,
No, he rolled one.
Oh, that's good.
I rolled a 1.
I-
That like there is an article Jesus there is an item that can destroy him.
What's it look like?
What only a lich can destroy a lich.
crap. Okay.
Well, can't.
What is this item?
Incompetent. Do you know this item? It's like you need You need
Where can we
the
find this
eye
eye?
of the Draco Lich.
That's what I was,
So
that's what I was thinking.
why can't he destroy him then?
He can't leave this chamber.
He can't leave us. He's stuck
He's
here.
trapped.
Why is he trapped?
It was just
It's a long
long story.
So we need the what?
So we need to go
Eye
back
of
and
the
get the eye of the the hammer that Draco.
Oh.
Who can?
Dane's hammer.
Yeah, but we need a list.
Dane's hammer.
We need a list to
I
kill
can-
it. So
But
No.
okay, but I can hold the hammer. The lich is in the eye. That's the eye. That's the lich that's going to kill another lich.
So you must put it in the source of the strongest of the strongest
Which is on the
where
it
he's
started.
taken the most souls.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay,
So you see anyone following that one?
Nope.
I got it. I got it. I hope Hank got it.
Okay, my hand is on my head. I am so confused.
Okay,
So it's all right. It's like we're almost done. The lich says, "Is there anyone else that has anything to say before I dismiss you?"
so is he like all knowing?
no,
No, he doesn't. Like he's trapped
He's just
here.
very powerful.
he sees through my eyes.
And
I was about
he
to
can
ask
see
him
and hear,
if he knew
and now he can
something.
see through Lord Nexon's too.
I was about to ask me to do something.
You can ask him to do
He
something.
ain't gonna know Claymore.
How many people is that going to work?
As a
No, not,
So
he,
we
he's been
need
trapped.
to put it.
hello, War Bishop. I am Orion Lifebringer. I would like to get an audience with you and ask you, can Queen Ava, will we be able to see you as a friend or an ally if we was to need you? Just
So, so when you see an anthill, do you choose to step on the anthill, disturb the anthill, or build the anthill?
We leave it alone.
So if as long as you do not encroach on me, I will let you build your anthill. And then but if you do encroach me, I will knock it over and I will rebuild it the way that I want.
I'm lost. He can do that in here, but he can't help us. That's where I'm getting lost.
He doesn't.
us.
They
He's helping us.
he just helped us, but they have to stay neutral. They stay
He's-
neutral. They
They're,
don't take
they're,
sides.
they're there to keep the world. If they do too much, the entire world is destroyed.
Sorry, yeah, I've already been through because I asked for help.
So, so
I don't know all this either. I'm Andrew. I'm
So,
just going with
so
it.
from your point is that roll perception.
to me or you.
Both of you guys, since you don't know.
Okay.
All right, Jimmy.
You might want to take my role.
Well, it's based on your point of view.
16.
All right, so you, I'll go with Projet first. Projet right now, he feels the power, but this thing doesn't feel like he's just throws it out for no reason. So you're like basically I leave you alone, and he leaves us
I
alone.
believe it.
Yeah, you're going through. He's not an ally or an enemy of Princess Ava.
Okay.
But he is the type of an enemy of an enemy. So he seems
Right now
quite,
we have an enemy.
he seems quite concerned over this farmer.
Yes.
Because this farmer could encroach even on him. So does anyone else have anything to say?
Not really.
So, and with this, he says, if you are done, he puts Lord Nexon down. So all the bones around you fall, and he says, as a gift, Lord Nexon, I present 2 skeletons, and from the wall, 2 skeletons come out.
Heck yeah.
And so and they fall into a pile of bones. He said a gift for your service. So you can collect them and actually have.
More.
2 more sets of.
I say thank you, Lord
Yeah.
Lord Bishop.
Lord Bishop.
So he said, "You're welcome, Lo." So
How
how
low can
and-
you go?
Yep, how low can you? And with this, a great flash of light happens, and you are not in the underground city. You are outside, right next to the waterfall in the entrance of the cave system. It is basically cut a little time off of your trip, but you're not there yet. And you will have a chance to talk on the way back. Like I said, you're about an hour from the fob, hurrying. And we will cut to a couple other characters here in a few seconds.